Amazon merchants curtail ad spending after being spooked by coronavirus fallout. Chuck Grigorich, who sells China-made patio furniture on Amazon.com, expects to lose as much as $2 million in sales this year due to factory closings and other coronavirus-related slowdowns. So he's cutting his ad spending on Amazon and thinking about raising prices to avoid running out of inventory. The sudden shift in sales tactics by merchants like Grigorich threatens Amazon's fastest-growing and profitable revenue source. "If we're going to run out, why not run out at full price?" he says. "We have to make sure the sales we have are as profitable as they can be." Amazon merchants spent about 6% less on advertising over the last 2 weeks than they did a year ago, says Daniel Nijnik, who runs Curtail Digital, a New York firm that helps manage Amazon advertising for 2,300 brands selling goods on the site. Many of them are small outfits forced to react more quickly than big brands selling to the likes of Walmart and Target, he says, because they lack the inventory stockpiles and alternative suppliers their larger counterparts can draw on. Amazon's advertising sales are a small piece of overall revenue, but they help the company offset the huge costs of storing and shipping millions of products. In the holiday quarter, what Amazon calls other revenue, most of which is advertising, totaled $4.78 billion, up 41% from a year earlier. Like many of its tech industry peers, Amazon started 2020 predicting strong sales growth. Now, mounting fears of a pandemic and the related economic fallout has put those rosy projections in question. Amazon's shares have dipped 5.9% so far this week, tracking the decline in the S&P 500 index. The fall-off in advertising could be a harbinger of worse news to come. Amazon last month forecast sales of $69 billion to $73 billion in the current quarter and has not adjusted that outlook in response to the coronavirus. Apple warned that it is likely to miss its sales forecast for the current quarter due to the outbreak, which disrupted smartphone production and forced store closings in China. "We are monitoring developments related to COVID-19 and taking appropriate steps as needed," Amazon said in an email, using the official name for the virus. The company is taking other measures to soften any virus impact for smaller sellers. As previously reported by Business Insider, Amazon on February 7 advised merchants that they could put their accounts in vacation status to avoid getting penalized by its algorithms if they suspected items would run out of stock. It also instructed merchants to cancel any customer orders they would not be able to fulfill. If your performance metrics have been impacted by this event, please include a brief description of how your business was impacted when you respond to the relevant performance notification. For more on this story, visit the news article link.